Alrighty, so we have a while supplies last price. And I have to tell you, this has already been extremely popular. We love the things, the innovations from Ninja. This is the Ninja Storm. It's the Designer Series 400 watt, 40 ounce food and drink maker. Now, not only is this new this week, but just this week, over 14,000 orders have been placed, Bob Warden. 14,000 orders. People were excited. They were excited to see this while supplies last price of under $30. And they were excited because they're getting the Ninja Storm with the power to really make snow from ice, but to make those wonderful drinks and things that you will so enjoy, and especially in summertime. And it's the perfect size. Couldn't be easier. So let me introduce you to Bob Warden. Hello.
Hello,
it's
Leah.
Great to see you.
Good to see you, dear.
So people are really, really excited. Here's how it works. QVC went to the team at Ninja and said, we will take every single one of the Ninja Storm that we're presenting. We'll take everything that you have. And because we did that, we got a huge price break that we're passing on to you. But we say while supplies last, because that is the truth. Once the inventory that we have is gone, we're not able to get more of these back in stock. So that's why 14,000 orders have been placed, and this was just introduced brand new this week. So if you want yours and you want to pay $29 and change for it, now is the time to make sure you're on the phone lines. So let's start with what it is and why everybody's so excited to get it.
Well, when we started with Ninja about 10 years ago, the breakthrough was the blade technology, where you could actually do ice to snow. You could do frozen fruits, do frozen vegetables, so that you could make smoothies, you could make frozen drinks, all using the technology of the stacked blades. Now, the power pod goes on top, and you just use your fingers. I just pulse that about 4 or 5 times so I hear that the ice cubes aren't bouncing around there anymore. When I hear that they're not bouncing around, I just hold it down until I don't hear nothing. When I hear nothing, I know that all of those ice cubes have been turned to snow. Now, why is that important? Well, of course, it's nice to have it for snow cones and for shrimp cocktails, but more important, it demonstrates the technology and the power. You can't see that turning to snow when we're doing like a cocktail, which we're going to do next. So now you see actually what's happening here. Now I'm taking twice as much ice. That's a lot of ice. All right? And some strawberry mixture. And we're going to turn this into a frozen cocktail for you.
Yummy.
So as I pulse them, you know that that ice is turning to snow just as it did before. I'm using my ears to listen again.
Once you hear it kind of
When I hear that there's no crunching, I can run it for as long as I'd like. I can make it as smooth as I like. So I'm really in control. I can pulse it. I can listen, and now we've got a beautiful frozen cocktail. That's too thick to pour out of the top, so I'll pour it here.
Oh, look at that.
Well, I got to pour it in the right thing here.
That looks refreshing.
Yeah, I almost served you a bowl of strawberry daiquiri. But take a taste of that. You probably need a spoon.
Don't mind if I do.
I think you'll find that's
quite
delicious. Isn't that good? And it's so simple.
So good. And you're right. It's that perfect, wow. And to be able to see the ice as snow is to understand just how smooth that is, how fine that ice has now become. And that's, I mean, oh, good.
Well, you've become the best taster on
Thank
QVC,
you.
I'm convinced.
I have to tell you, I love it. All right, let me do this really quickly. I want to show you color choices because it's $29 and change. And if you do, if you do your favorite summer drink, you'll be thrilled and think this was the best $30 investment you ever made. So right down front, here are the color options we have available for you. We have it for you in tangerine. Next to tangerine, we have it for you in green. We also have it for you in blue. We have it for you in fuchsia, which is the pink. We have it for you in red, and we have it for you in black. So, okay, 42452. By the way, let me put the information up on the screen too, just because, as I said, while supplies last price is a big deal. We went to Ninja and we said, we'll take all of them, everything we can get, and because we did that, yours is $29.86. Typically, and it will come with the 50 recipe cookbook, typically to get the Ninja Storm and the cookbook, you'd have to spend $45. That's why everybody's so excited. That's why they're making sure they get theirs and get it while the supply lasts.
And the cookbook is no, laughing matter. Every one of these recipes were produced by the Ninja Culinary Kitchen and my kitchen team here at QVC. They're the best recipes that we can come up with. You'll love them all.
Wow.
They all work.
Okay.
They're all fun. So,
by the way, I'll just give you another updated number, because remember I said 14,000 after that first presentation earlier this week. 20,000 of the Ninja Storm Designer Series, the food and drink makers, 20,000 of these food and drink makers have now been ordered. So when I say while our supply lasts, a lot of the supply already ordered. What are you making next?
well, the most popular recipe on QVC, this was the recipe of the year a couple of years ago. It's just frozen peaches and whatever dairy you'd like. You can use skim milk, cream. You can use non-dairy if you'd
Really?
like.
Okay.
And so, again, you use that same principle of pulsing until you have the pieces, in this case, frozen peaches broken up, and then you just run it, and what happens is the cold of the peaches, by the law of thermodynamics, goes into the room temperature or refrigerated
I see.
dairy, and you make a soft serve ice cream just in no time flat.
Oh my gosh. All right. Gonna have to do a little sampling
Oh, you
there.
want to taste this, huh? I thought maybe.
Well, I'm here, Bob. By the way, let me point out right down front, the fuchsia, we're now getting very limited. While supplies last price. We're not going to be taking wait list. We're not going to be, there's not another order. That's what the while supplies last. That's the reason we got the really good price. So if you want yours in the fuchsia pink, don't wait.
How's that? Anytime you have fresh,
Oh my
you just
gosh.
frozen fruit and whatever dairy, and it's instant, 30 seconds.
Oh, and it's not, you're never going to be able to enjoy anything as fresh as what you do with the things you make yourself. So, your summer fruits, pop them in the freezer, and then all you did was add cream and the frozen peaches.
Or you can add skim milk,
good.
cream, yogurt, whatever you'd like.
Yummy.
I'm going to ask you to help me now.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever used this to chop cherries, but now we're
haven't.
using this as a food processor, as a chopper.
Okay.
It's the most wonderful chopper in the world. You probably only have to pulse it 5 or 6 times to get to the
Okay.
texture you want. Let's say you're going to make a carrot cake.
Oh, okay. I love carrot cake.
So just chop it until it looks like the right texture,
Okay.
which is a pretty fine mince.
Yeah.
There's our
I
onions,
love this.
perfectly
and
chopped.
all I have to do is just, look at that. It's just pulsing.
I think it's done.
I think so too.
So,
I'm proud of myself.
and this all comes out perfectly even because, again, the stacked blades are cutting everywhere at once. So you don't get part mush and part non-mush. You get beautifully chopped carrots, beautifully chopped
Look at those onions.
instantly.
I just made a recipe where I was chopping onions by hand, and can I say, not uniform, not even close. That would have been so much easier. Just pop that in there. That's great. Okay. What is this?
Well, I'm tempted to go ahead to this one.
Okay.
Because this is so popular to make this summer, to make cheeseburgers for the grill.
Really?
Right? So we've taken whole pieces of steak, whole pieces of cheddar cheese. We, again, just pulse until we see that those are just jumping up there and bouncing down. And once we see that they're broken up, just like we did with the ice cube, then we turn it on, and we're now making ground meat with the cheese inside. Right?
Wow.
And you could add bacon. When we do it with Dave, I always add bacon because he's a bacon nut. And
Yes.
so this is now your meat grinder that you can make ground beef for hamburgers, for meatloaf, for meatballs. You can make beef, chicken, pork, whatever you'd like instantly.
So here's what I want you to think about. I'm going to pop down here because I want to show
Okay.
everybody colors. Think about the fact that just in the few minutes we've been chatting, what Bob has shown you is this really is the best of what you love about your blender and your food processor for less than $30.
And your chopper.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, so color choice number 1, that's tangerine. Then we have green. We have blue. Next to blue are most limited, getting really, if you want it in fuchsia, go ahead and order, because fuchsia, I can tell you.
Fuchsia and far between.
Yeah. That's a good one. I like it. And then we have red. Red is always really popular as a kitchen appliance color. And then we have black. The price is $29 and change. We went to Ninja. We said we'll take every single one of these that's available, and that's the reason